than we do.
I do.
We're live.
Good evening, everyone. Perfect. That was perfect. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the Chatty Fam. My name is Jacob Blake, Duval King Jacob, all over the internet, he, him pronouns. And welcome to episode 66 of
Everybody. It feels like it's been a while. I don't know if it's
Dragons.
Oh, damn, man.
Guns. Not guns, but dragons.
Do it.
Damn. Oh, yeah. That was good. Holy shit.
Lung capacity so jealous.
And I've been smoking for 30 years.
Well, welcome. It has been a hot minute. We had our season 3 premiere here about a month ago. And then I went to PAX East and couldn't do stuff because my brain was very tired. Now we're here and weird and ready to rock. We got some stuff to do. So we're going to get right into it. Starting with the fact that, of course, you really can't run a D&D game without people and players. So, Chris, who are you? Who are you playing?
Wow, I'm a people. I think I'm a people, but I'm a people that plays this particular guy called Sator Thunderfinder, the lovable and huggable half-orc barbarian, who is currently having a moment of who knows exactly what is going on with him heaving in the corner.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, not sure what that's going to be, but we'll find out shortly after we hear from Jess. Who are you?
Oh, hi. Guys, gals, non-binary, pals and buttholes. It's me. I'm Jess. I'm Freckle Sketches everywhere. I use she, they pronouns, unlike my character, Zakria, or Ashi, a Friar Janessa Paladin, who uses she, her pronouns. She's super badass, mom galore, down to 1 hit point, barely standing, but still fucking here. But that's not the only paladin in the party. Jay.
Oh.
Hi, I'm Jay Quartz. I use she, her pronouns, and I am playing Rune, the Goliath Paladin, and I think I was knocked unconscious. Maybe. I don't know. Things got weird.
You were also knocked out.
You certainly were.
Oh, yeah. I just died. I just fucking died.
When keeping it real goes wrong.
Much like my real life character. Much like my real life character.
LOL.
I'm dead. But hey, Maddie, what's going on in your neck of the woods?
My neck of the woods, I'm good in the hood and just a chill dude. Anyway, I'm Maddie, aka Somebody Games. I use he, him pronouns. I'm playing Rilo Rumblebelly, the Petitfling Sorcerer Warlock, who is a little bit celestial, a little bit clockwork, and a lot of bit orange. As you do. But I'm excited because one, we lived
Indeed.
to tell another tale. We passed the test to get booned. We're going to Boone City. And
I was gonna say Boonville.
and actually feel even closer to the person that I am currently head over heels for. So because we were very much in sync during that battle, and that is like, I think, the very definition of love. Yeah when
definitely. You're fighting to almost the death. Yeah, for sure.
It's like super romantic, man.
So romantic.
Like,
for reals and not for plays. So keeping that in mind, said Tess, previously here on Duval Dragons, our party attempting to resurrect their old friend and former commander of said peacekeepers, Sven, decided to make a trek via some information from Fate, their enigmatic, I suppose, bard-ish,
cagey,
strange member through time, heading here to the end of time where they meet an older gentleman that is also quite cagey, given given some of the information and questions that he's been asking, but did offer not necessarily a solution, but a choice. For they can, if they choose to, access this time egg, as it were, that is either located in the far-flung magical past, 12,000 years in the past, or 2,300 years. Oh, no, math is math. Well, 1,500 years in the future, the doomed future, post a being known as Lavos, who apparently is here to rain destruction on this fair planet. So that decision still up in the air, but leaning towards the doomed future. Our party here was also offered the ability to have a bit of a test and get some sort of boon from this entity known as Specchio, this demigod master of war who looks like a very weird very bright red scaled tiefling, long bushy sort of silver and gray beard and long blonde hair, who upon accepting said challenge disappeared, and in his place was this
giant space vagina.
Well, first, before the giant space vagina, there was a lesser space vagina. There was a entity that was made of strange ichor and weird maws and teeth that took them to task, but appeared to be slain before transporting itself into its greater form. Giant space vagina. And with the exception of Satir, everybody else had some problems, whether they were trying to teleport around to get away from this big ass thing, or in the case of Rune being knocked unconscious, in the case of Zakria being knocked down to 1 hit point, in the case of Sam and Gus, we're gonna die if we don't become a T-Rex, which is a very strange problem to have. But they do reign victorious over this particular challenge, as the adrenaline beginning to leave them, the battlefield becoming back to the small room in which they first encountered Specchio. He mentioned, after picking up his fallen cigar, well, I guess great job, everybody. I guess I'll have to give you what you came here for. All while Zakria is trying to hold on to that consciousness, but also helping out Sam and Gus and Rune, all while a particular barbarian, Satir, is having a bit of an issue, because right now he just seems to be not necessarily the lightning rod that we joke and say that he is. He seems to be emanating it on his own. So we are going to pick up right there.
This is the test. Why are you all down? You are not supposed to be down. I am not supposed to be so effective to help you.
What? Dude.
And I'm literally, the belt in me are like glowing and growing, almost ready to invoke the thunder or the lightning spirit.
Calm emotions.
Well, that's a wisdom save?
Charisma save.
Charisma save.
Why don't you open?
Charisma saving throw. A 9.
Oof.
Okay, that fails. No, will you open? Damn it! Oh,
Uh-oh, Maddie's raging now. You just took the rage.
That's for anger.
I don't
Right.
know why it does this, and it's okay. Okay, I gotta get to my character a different way. All right, hold on, it's gonna take forever.
Do you need help with anything?
No, but no, that's so. This is only gonna last a minute. So we need to talk, Sator. Sator, what's going on, man? What's going on? Why getting all electric and stuff?
And Sam is just like, yeah, you were awesome in that fight. Much better than we were, kind
I
of.
could not help protect any of you. I was basically, I couldn't be in the way to help shield any of you.
Okay, well, here's the thing, man. Magic, while scary and weird, and kind of icky in a lot of ways to you, can really benefit you because
That isn't what I'm worried about right now. The fact that I couldn't protect any of you.
But what I'm saying is like Sator, what if you were able to fly, right? In combat, a situation comes up and you're able to fly. You're able to like jump up and fly over there, and you fly over there, fly anywhere, and literally get in between whatever's trying to harm us and us. That's like one just simple aspect of magic that might be able to like help you be that guardian that you want to be. You understand?
Yes, Rilo, that is not my problem here. My problem is that I could not help any of you because I was ineffective at this moment. I couldn't get to any of you. Here I was, is stuck away from all of you.
But we can fix that. This is a test. It tells us things. It shows us things. It shows us our weaknesses.
I failed.
You didn't fail. Nobody failed. We learn. We learn and we transfer and we do better next time.
The last time I failed a test like this, I lost all of my friends in my family.
Well, then you.
By God.
You learn from that. You learn from that. You learn from that. You learn from that.
What was the boom there?
I slamming my axe to the floor.
Gotcha. And you just hear this like striking thud and this large shockwave of energy emanates from it.
I swore I wouldn't lose any of you.
And you won't.
I swore on this axe.
Calm emotions.
Make another charisma save throw.
How many spell slots do you have?
I don't have a ton because it's on my staff. My staff of the Petitfling is what.
That would be a critical success.
Oh shit!
Shit.
Well, I'll just have to cast it again. Calm emotions.
Really quick, as that initial calm emotions like doesn't quite subside the energy that is surrounding Satir's form. It just seems to like almost, instead of it being this like large spiky like electro type affair, it's sort of just phased downwards and it begins to recoil almost almost like resisting the effect as it begins to out and around.
Is it starting to like is it starting to like get to the point where it's like gonna affect us, or is it still like kind of like staying singular around him?
It's currently staying singular around him at this point, but you're not sure.
Sam, Gus, are you guys attuned to that staff?
We did. I don't remember if we did. Did we do? Did we do?
You
I don't
should
think we
have.
did
I
that.
gave it to you like a couple days ago.
Yeah, but I don't remember us being reminded that we were supposed to do that.
How far is Sekio from me?
Specchio is about 25 feet in front, and as you look at him, he's just got his arms folded, very fat, like just it's like fascinated almost entertained look on his face.
Oh, I
He
have.
takes a large
how many do I
draw
have
of his cigar.
Fuck. Okay, then this might just be bad, but I swear to God, Sator, if you don't stop, I will stop you.
Yeah, my eyes look directly at Sekio,
Okay.
and you see him. I take a large step towards him,
Okay.
and
Oh man.
Zakria
literally,
is going to step in between that path. Just get in your way.
Oh, no, 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 no! Where am I? I only have one healing light left.
She's standing there. She's bloody. She's not doing anything, but she's just gonna put a hand out.
I have slots. I have
and
slots.
say,
I have slots. Okay.
calm. And she's gonna cast command at first level.
Oh shit. Cool. Nah, no, that for sure is a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Yes. Wisdom 17.
And while she does that, I'm going to come up behind her and cure wounds at 4th level.
Love that.
I'm just gonna position myself behind Sator, just in case I have to grapple him.
that would be a 19.
That saves.
Saves. For sure.
The eyes.
No,
They're
no,
small.
no.
3.
You say Specchio like, no, go ahead. Let him come.
That's not the point.
No?
With due respect, he needs
Sure.
to listen to his
19.
friends, to his companions.
24. You now have 25 hit points.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. So that doesn't mean that's less diamonds. Okay.
Sam flies up towards you, Satir. We don't have spells like that, like calm stuff. But I'm gonna do something that you've done to me.
Okay.
And he reaches out and begins to go forward to give you a hug.
Does he say anything besides giving me a hug?
Nope. He just gives you a hug, and you all begin to hear him begin to like roll a d8 for me.
Nope. 7.
7. So 7 guys take 7 points of biting damage. It really hurts. I just want to hug you.
With that, you hear the axe get slammed head first next to him.
Yeah.
And he puts his hand around him as the lightning dies down. He goes, I will protect you. And he passes out.
Oh. Roll a d4 for me.
Like, is he going backwards, or is he
That's
like?
why
Is it
That's
just
what the
rolling the
d4
D4.
is.
because I'm behind him, so I'm like,
That's what the
I can
d4
catch
is.
you.
2.
2. Excellent. And you see him. You see just like a light. Satir's just normal form appears, and you see his eyes roll back in the back of his head, and he falls forward, and you just hear Sam goes and slams forward.
Oh, telekinesis.
Well, I'm in front of Satir,
Okay.
so I'm
Well,
gonna
she
try.
caught him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Zakriya's
Okay.
in front. Never mind. All right.
Okay, cool. Fair enough.
Just-
Yes, you would catch him.
All right. Okay. Okay. And just pry Sam out from between us. Just sort of toss him in the air a little bit, and I'm just gonna get one of Sator's arms over Zakriya's shoulder and just stand there with him.
I'll get his other arm.
Thank you.
Damage-wise,
Thanks,
he
yep,
is
that
barely
feels so
hurt.
Yep.
Barely, like maybe some scratches.
Do you have a chair or something?
Yeah, of course. Or you can take it back over to Gaspar if you want to. Up to you. I can give you. I can. And he just kind of like raises a finger, and like a one of those like a really strangely comfortable looking like velvety blue love seat just apparates into existence.
Oh wow.
That's fine. Thank you. Takes the tour to the seat.
Well, that was
yeah,
incredibly entertaining. Thank you for that.
Oh sure.
Gus just walks up to Sam, kind of puts a hand on his shoulder. That was really stupid, and I'm really proud of you. And just kind of like like kind of rubs like his head. It's just like, oh, it's what he would have done for us, right? So like, you know, I don't know. Shit, maybe I'm like brave and stuff now. That's cool.
Can Zakria examine Sator to see if he's okay, what he's like, how injured he is?
Yeah, make a medicine check.
Maybe what he's doing.
And how does Sam look after being electrocuted?
Well, you all dumped like
yeah,
a bunch
I put
of lay
all
on
of my lay on hands in him.
Yeah, into Sam and Gus. They're fine. They're like 96 out of 129. They're all right.
21 medicine.
21 medicine. So as mentioned, physically fine. You kind of like as you sort of just look around, like besides some scratches and some old, you know, battle wounds, it seems pretty like it's almost concerning. Like you're not finding anything in particular. But Satira, is there anything in particular you wanted to add to that?
Physically, he looks fine.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, 130 to 169, fine.
Yeah.
Maybe it was some kind of trauma from the fight.
Sounds like trauma from a different fight.
Well, yeah, he's you know, he lost some good friends, and he takes that upon himself that he did that he caused, or you know, he wasn't enough.
Well, remember the last fight with the with Bradshaw, and he kind of went all lightning gaudy.
Yeah,
it's kind of what that's reminding me of.
Yeah, that's something that is kind of beyond us, and is more divine. Yeah. He's like, I don't know. Seems like he's like he's been chosen by a deity to be a champion of some sort. I mean, I studied religion and stuff, but you know,
a heavy burden to bear.
Yeah.
Even then, it's clear what he's upset about. He doesn't feel worthy. He feels like he didn't do anything, and he needs to protect us. We'll have to have a talk with him about that later.
Yeah. Well. The stronger we get, the more capable foes we're gonna be contending with. The more we're gonna be put in these situations where we're not gonna be able to rely on just, you know, mundane things, you know, and mundane abilities. I mean, we learned early on that, you know, like fighting that dragon, that like all of our heavy hitters were stuck on the ground, you know, and and the one that wasn't was taken out of commission, you know. And here we are again, where we're like in a situation where we're fighting a giant space vagina, and we're gonna have a talk about that later, Mister Specchio.
Are we?
It was really gross, man.
I'm glad you liked it.
Well, I think at some point, like, I know Satur doesn't talk about it a lot, but we may need to deal with the emotional wounds if he's gonna have any hope of trying to control these new powers he has. Not gonna be any good to us if every time he thinks he's unworthy, he freaks out.
Well,
Not going to be any good to us if every time he thinks that he needs to protect us, he freaks out.
Also fair.
Well,
because we're all perfectly capable on our own. It's fighting together that makes us even stronger.
Yeah, and I don't know.
Gus says, it's part of it was also seeing, your friend Sven too.
Yeah, I know.
Which is kind of why we're all here, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So maybe it was a combination of a bunch of stuff.
I don't know. I feel like I might not be the right person to help Satur. You know, I don't think any of my solutions click. You know.
What do you mean?
Well, he's so adamant about, or just disturbed by magic, or sometimes even afraid of it, but I don't even think it's afraid. I think it's just like doesn't trust it, doesn't understand it, and it doesn't trust what he doesn't understand and stuff. But that's the only solutions I really have or I understand, that's magic is, I don't know. I think probably
awesome
every answer
sorry.
I know, and it doesn't seem to register, or I don't know.
Well, isn't that all in the same family? Isn't misunderstanding and fear kind of cut from the same cloth?
Yeah.
He may not be. I can't even say he may not be. He's expressed many times how he feels about magic.
Yeah.
That he's working through it. It's not going to happen overnight.
Oh, yeah, I know.
We just need to be aware and be there for him.
Yeah.
And you're really good at being there for people, Rilo. So maybe you're just approaching this wrong.
Yeah, probably.
Hell, you and Sam and Gus are as close to siblings as I've seen you and your own siblings. I can see a different future where you went to hug Sator instead of Sam.
Can I be honest with you?
Hmm.
I did it because I watched you do it. And he's pointing at you, Rilo.
Well,
because I was like, Satur won't kill me, and Zakria will heal me. So it was just a good calculation. That's the biggest word I've ever used.
It's a good word.
I don't think it is.
No? You think I've used a bigger word than calculation?
I think you have. I cannot remember it at the moment.
Oh. Well, when you do, remind me.
Do not sell yourself short.
Oh. Okay.
At the end of the day, we definitely need to have a group talk and try to make him understand that, like Zakria said, we're better together. You can't have this chip on his shoulder forever.
We're here with and for him. Well, I'm sure we will have plenty of time figuring that out and traveling and all that other bullshit to spend some nights around the fire trauma dumping on each other. Good way to bond.
I think Sam kind of looks really lost. So Speculator says, you guys want your
yes, please. After fighting a giant space vagina, I think we deserve Boone City.
Whatever the hell that was. Here's my question for you. You wanna wait till your buddy wakes up, or do you go ahead and do it all at once, or do you wanna get what you want individually?
You should be here for this. Give me a moment. And still sitting next to Sator because she's fucking exhausted.
Sure.
She's gonna turn to him and, like, figuring that this isn't necessarily like magic related.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna cast a first level cure wounds.
Okay.
I was gonna slap him.
she's gonna try being gentle first.
One step at a time.
Good cop, bad cop. There you go.
There you go. Yeah.
Zakria is seldom ever the good cop. Come on.
Right.
Oh, good. You get
just rune blood on her hand.
You get 12 hit points back.
And then she slaps him.
Just leg pats. Just come on, buddy. Get up. Sator. Wake up.
I rolled a 1 on my con save.
Oh my god.
No.
Nuh-uh.
No
You rolled a 1, but like you're near us, so it's like technically a 9.
Yeah,
that's fair.
True, you got both paladins with you.
That's not gonna do it.
I know. I just teasing.
Yeah, barely not gonna do it, which is funny.
I shake him.
No.
Just try to shake him. Sator. Dude, you're heavy.
Yeah, he's fucking heavy.
That shit. I mean, my god. Ounce of fat on this man.
Well, this won't
Also-
hurt him, but maybe it'll wake him up a little bit. And I'll touch Sator and shocking grasp.
I was.
Are we trying to stop his fear?
That's really funny. And awful, and I love that.
Well, he's immune
I'm
to
all for
it,
it.
you know. And...
Yeah, make a melee spell attack.
Okay.
Also, while
And,
Rune is close
it's-
by, Sagria is gonna throw a 3rd level cure wounds at Rune too.
Gotcha. And
Bless.
it's an advantage because he's prone and unmoving.
Okay. Thank goodness for that, because the first roll was a natural 1.
Nice.
And the second roll is a dirty 20.
And say, wouldn't it be an auto crit because I'm prone?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
Sure enough.
So then Matt...
Well, so it's I think there's only weapon attacks, but sure, that sounds funny.
Okay. Well, I mean, he's immune, but
Right.
that's
He is.
24, 30, 40 points of lightning damage.
Right. Yeah, which you feel
Hot.
absolutely nothing of.
But it's lightning damage.
Yeah.
It's spectacularly looking.
Yes,
Oh, yeah,
it
it
looks great.
Bitchin'.
It looks like you're trying to resuscitate him.
Clear.
As exactly, and no effect. Go ahead and make another con save for me, just for fun.
Jay,
Con save would-
you healed 18.
So let's see what with the paladins around me. That's plus how much? 9 with the.
Plus technically, I think a total of 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's Good God. So with this, that's like a 23.
Yeah. I think your eyes are forced to flicker open.
Hey,
Hey,
we're here. Relax.
Take it easy. Take it easy.
hey,
Let's breathe.
what was that? Where,
Um,
where am I? Where am I?
hi.
Where'd this chair come from?
Oh, it's comfortable,
Uh,
right?
You're welcome.
Remember, we're in that space, that weird space with
We're
the.
gonna get boons.
You passed out. We borrowed a chair. Everything is
Is
fine.
Mary?
Right here.
Mary's here. Here.
Hey, thank you.
Yeah.
Everyone okay still?
We're great.
We're fine.
Yes, but
Oh.
how are you?
I feel fine. As long as all of you are okay.
We're all good.
Sure.
We're still standing.
Okay. Yeah, if everyone's fine, then we're good.
So we're just trying to shake off the butt whooping that got handed to us.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, we're no worse for wear.
Do you remember what happened before you wound up in this chair?
The last thing I remember is the T-Rex walking through all the thorny stuff over there and having to get out.
Okay,
So
that's good to know. Now is not the time nor the place. More happened after that. We'll get into it after we get out of here.
Okay.
Is that fair?
Yeah, that sounds fair. As long as everyone, like I said, as long as everyone else is okay, I'm okay.
Yeah, we're good.
And Specchio claps his hands. All right. So, here's what I need for you to do. So, actually, this is kind of funny. And he looks to you, Zakaria. Overheard what you said earlier about y'all being pretty bad at choices. So I thought it would be funny to make you do one, each of you, individually. So, I need you all to close your eyes, please.
Okay.
Okay.
Don't worry, no harm will come to you. Now, unless you really want some. Harm, that is what I mean. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now, open them. And as you open your eyes, you're surrounded by darkness. You don't see each other. It's just you, individually. You hear Specchio's voice in your mind. So, once again, congratulations. A boon well earned. Who is it that earns this boon? Is it the you of the past? Whether you're running from it or charging right towards it? Or the you of the present? Taking everything that you've learned and everything that you are with the choices that you have to make now. Let's find out, shall we? And we're going to start with you, Rilo. There is a flash of blinding hot light on either side of you. And as your eyes blink once more time, and then in front of you, on either side, are two doors. Floating right in front of these two wooden doors. One says O'Lear, and one says Rilo. Past or present,
Okay, that unexpectedly hit me hard. I will go to the door that says Rilo.
You go to the door. The door creaks open. You're immediately greeted by a familiar scene. A familiar, very rainy evening in a stable in Okeechobee, where you see yourself. Tears streaking down your face, rain down your everywhere. Familiar goblinoid Bradshaw, dimension door right behind him as he goes bye-bye. Then a flash forward.
I do. Something up? Okay, sorry.
To a similar scene where you don't allow that to happen. The dimension door counterspelled. Shortly before you see Zakria run him through. It is a conflicting scene, feelings-wise, perhaps. But throughout those particular events, there is a new strength within you. Is this the door that you've chosen?
I'm confused.
You decided to choose present, have you not?
Well, yeah, but that didn't happen. Right? Or am I thinking of the... Was this the second time we faced him?
Oh, it was
okay.
A combination
of
both
okay.
of those.
Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, this is what... Definitely.
You walk through.
No, yeah.
Your eyes sort of blink again at this once again blinding light. Almost like you're accepting the person that you've become. You now have the inspiring leader feat.
Oh. Whoa.
Zakria. A similar sight happens for you as well. Two of these wooden doors stand before you on either side. One on the left side says faith. The one on the other says duty. Which do you choose?
Zakria spends a lot more time on this than she's going to care to admit. Staring at both, thinking about everything that's happened in all aspects, past, present, and future, and considering the one thing that has kept her going. And she debates with herself about it for a long time. Yes, this helped me in this circumstance, but ultimately I chose this. And every time I choose this over my instincts, every time I do this over my instincts, over my faith, every time I choose my duty, it bites me in the ass. So I'm going to say like maybe an hour or two of debating this passes before she finally, very decidedly, chooses faith.
Okay.
But I will say, just player to GM, she's not thinking in terms of faith just in her god. She's also very specifically thinking about faith in her companions.
It's interesting as you head towards this door, the door opens, and you're also greeted by a familiar scene. As you see yourself standing in the middle of a barren field, as right before you are about to spend the next 8 hours enriching, bringing life to this area. Because, as you just said yourself, yes, this particular sequence of events tied directly to your faith in your deity. But not just that. And not just your faith in your companions, but your faith within yourself as well. And you quite literally watch, it feels like forever, you watch those 8 hours continue to pass and pass. You feel the exhaustion on your face previously. There's another flash of blinding light, and you feel something hard in your left hand. And you look at it, and it is the consistency of like a silver chain, which is attached to this large... Actually, let me just double check one thing. Yes, this large silver encrusted, what looks to be the consistency of a wreath with cherry blossom like flowers surrounding it, and a large sort of cane in the middle, a symbol of the Wild Mother. And you have in your hands a +2 amulet of the devout. Rune, you also come to a similar set of 2 doors on either side of you. On your left, passion. On your right, the unknown.
And she's just gonna kind of stare at the passion door for a little bit, because she knows what she's passionate about. The unknown is still kind of something that she's not really comfortable with. She very much likes to know what is going on, even if it's not all put together. But I think she's going to head toward the unknown door.
Okay. You walk towards the door, and the door fans open into darkness. Do you choose to face the present unknown to you, or the passion of the past that brought you to where you stand?
everything good in my life I didn't see coming. My family, my wife. These are things I could have never predicted. And as much as not knowing scares the absolute shit out of me. I think I'd be a lesser person if I didn't see what was out there.
Very well. And you proceed through the unknown darkness. Once again, another flash of white light. And there's something very heavy in your hands now. This beautiful red jeweled greatsword is in your hand. And like a whisper on the wind, say, flame of a new dawn for me. Just flame of a new dawn.
Flame of a new dawn.
This great sword ignites in fire. You have in your hands a flame-tongue greatsword. Satyr. Perhaps in incredible irony, you stand before two similar doors. The one on the left says, Doomed Sailor. The one on the right, Vigilant Protector. Do you choose going into the present, feeling like a failed protector? Or do you confront the doom you survived in the past?
Hey, that is a very, very tough choice. Are you saying that I could go back and save those from my doomed past? Is that what these doors are choosing?
Merely the boon in which you are choosing. What drives you? The past or the present?
I am no failed sailor, sir. I've always been a protector. And I walk through the protector door.
You open the door, and what you see in front of the protector door, as it once again opens in front of you, you see yourself become the avatar of the storm in your fight against Bradshaw. A familiar sight, certainly to you. It flashes again to a quiet night in the Peacekeep as you have a tender conversation with Sam, tears running down his face. A prequel to the hug you just received. you also see yourself in many situations protecting these very people you surround yourself with. As early as your initial confrontation in the Duvalian woods, when a hand axe was thrown near your head. There was no fear then. Even then, there was the storm. Do you walk through?
I do.
And a familiar warmness begins to nearly overcome you. But a calmness, though, is there as well. You've gained the sentinel feat.
Interesting.
You all, eyes flickering open, standing in front of Specchio. Some fascinating choices. And well earned.
Was a good fight.
Yeah, it
Well
was.
played.
Yeah, it was. I had a great time. Get a little stronger and come on back if you want another go. Still got a few tricks up my sleeves, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm excited to see what you've learned.
That is its own reward. I appreciate your hospitality.
Yeah, sure, whatever. Oh, if you need help with all that healing stuff, just eat the Gaspar's food, whatever.
Right. I remember that now. Okay. Huh.
This is a very interesting place.
Yeah.
That's putting it lightly.
He just smiles at you.
Huh.
And I turn to walk.
Sam and Gus are kind of looking distraught.
What happened, guys?
Something that's never happened before.
Okay.
Did y'all also have like two doors? And like this is like what as you guys are walking out of the room.
Did you
I
guys
assume?
make a different choice?
They kind of look at each other. Yeah.
Oh.
What did you do?
No, nothing. We didn't.
Yeah.
We didn't agree.
Oh wow. What happened? How'd you resolve it?
I kind of look at each other, and Gus just goes, "I don't know if we have."
Oh.
Ah.
So. No boon?
And you kind of see Specchio smile as the door sort of closes behind you.
So, what were your doors?
Can maybe later. It just happened, and I
Okay.
Cool.
That's okay.
and Gus just kind of looks at Sam with a bit of a frown and just keeps walking.
Huh.
Whenever you want to talk about it, we're here.
Yeah.
And
He
if
nods.
that doesn't come, that's okay too.
Yeah.
I hope you guys got something cool. Some of you I can see got something cool.
I Some interesting new hardware.
Yeah, that is a. I was not expecting that. I'm not gonna lie to you.
That's.
What do you think you were expecting?
Wow.
Smart ass from Mark and the potion.
Uh,
Now I ain't gonna hold you up.
I had a very interesting choice as well. I'm a little perturbed by it as well. I'm gonna go sit and think for a minute.
oh.
Yeah, let's have a seat, have a meal.
Yeah.
That's good to me.
Food.
If you don't mind, I kind of want to sit and just dwell on that choice I made.
Huh.
Are you asking to sit by yourself or sit and not talk? Or both?
I don't know. I'll sit with you guys, but I don't know if I want to discuss the choice personally. Because it kind of...
They were personal choices, I understand.
And you see him glance at Mary to look and see if she's still there.
Make a perception check.
Perception. 14.
14. For a second there's like anxiety that begins to sort of rise in you as you don't see Mary at all initially. You just see like the reflection of the stone floor beneath you, as it was always a very shiny weapon.
Yeah.
But almost as if willing it into existence, the face does appear. Bit of a warm smile.
You hear him catch his breath, and then he sits down at the table.
So, a quiet meal is had.
Well, Zakria, what did you get?
Well, she's
one quick
like...
thing before you answer that.
Oh.
Yeah.
You are there is a small sound of gentle snoring beyond you, just to the right of you.
Okay.
Just as a reminder. But yeah, go ahead.
Sweet. Yeah, Zakria sat at this table just like leaning in like a barbarian at a bar, just face over her food. She's holding what she got in her left hand. Yep. And with her other hand, she's not bothering with utensils. She's eating the way she used to eat when she was part of the caravan, just all fingers.
Yep.
What are you holding?
I don't know, some kind of necklace. My patron, and she shows it to Rilo.
Maddie didn't hear your part, unfortunately.
It is a +2 amulet of the devout.
Okay. Okay. Oh, whoa. That's divine. Interesting. If you ever want to have a discussion about that, I'm there.
Yeah, we'll talk.
Okay.
How about you?
Well, I was presented with two choices. There was O'Lear and there was Rilo. obviously I picked Rilo because I don't want to be an angry, dark-haired asshole anymore. You know? And I was given an ability to bolster our health after we take a good rest and everything. It's going to require me to come up with inspiring speeches every day, which is going to be interesting, you know, to keep them fresh and everything, you know, so we're not saying the same thing every day, you know. But yeah, I can do that each after any big rest we have. Good rest. Doesn't have to be a long rest, but you know. It's supposed to be I guess a boon or a leadership of some sort, I guess.
So the cat's out of the bag then. You really are our leader. You see she's like smiling.
You know, you sounded just like Devin when you said that.
Immediately the smile disappears. It's just a middle finger that's like glowing hot.
I deserve that. But you know, I had to say it. Come on.
You didn't, but okay.
Well, I mean, the number of times that guy said that, you know, like, I mean, I thought it was funny.
Yeah, I at least adopted it after the 400th time.
Yeah. But I don't know, I guess I don't think that there is a single leader, you know. And I feel in a lot of ways a lot of us take up that mantle, you know. It's just different situations, I think, you know. But I don't think any of us lead alone. There's no lone leader. I don't really think there ever has been. You know what I'm saying?
I think you're very right. We all have our moments.
Yeah.
I think that's what makes us so strong. We pick and choose.
Yeah.
We think. We do certainly take our time.
Well, sure.
But that at least means that we're listening and considering.
I don't know, I think we're doing something right. We certainly in sync earlier.
Mm-hmm. If not, we're on our way there.
I don't think I've ever felt this close to anybody.
I haven't. I think that scares me.
I shouldn't scare you. That's what a family is. That's what friends are. Do you guys think I'm a failed sailor?
A failed sailor? What?
What would we think
Doomed.
that?
Doomed sailor.
No. But, I mean,
No.
I think you've been an absent sailor because you haven't been sailing. You know?
Okay, good. He goes back to eating, just absent-mindedly making that comment. Good. Okay.
Anything you want to elaborate on?
Maybe later.
Oh, yeah. That's definitely a later thing.
Wait, but I mean, that's
I
such a
know.
horrible thing to make someone choose. God, this stupid guy.
Was it a hard decision?
By the way, Satir, what are you eating?
Grits.
Aggressively, though.
Yes.
Rage grits. Love that.
Rage grits.
But yeah, go ahead, against Korea.
Was it a hard decision, Sator?
Not really. I had to ask a question first, though.
Oh.
I didn't do that.
I was a little confused after my decision, but that was just me.
I know. So, yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna say something about my decision here, just because I had to get it off my chest.
Oh, okay.
I was shown the doors and it said doomed sailor or protector. I've always been a protector. Why would I ever choose doomed sailor?
Maybe you feel like you don't deserve the title of protector. Maybe it's something you internalize.
And maybe it's asking if you want to choose between holding on to the past or embracing the future.
Maybe. But the question I asked is, does this door lead back so I could fix it?
Oh, yeah. I don't think that was ever an option.
Yeah.
But if we can go back in time, couldn't we?
I mean,
Dangerous thought, Sator.
Yeah, man.
Sometimes, even as fucked up as it is, sometimes the past was meant to be fucked up.
That gives Zakria a little bit of pause.
Ripples in time. I think that is what was said one time, right? Ripples are meant to be there.
Yes. I think the only reason why I'm okay and comfortable with potentially going back to maybe save Sven, because even that's not an assurance right now, is because this isn't going back to my childhood and fixing something I fucked up. This isn't me going back to swearing in my oath to the king. This isn't so foundation shaking as that. That event has been your foundation, has been how we know you, Sator. Since we met you. You would be a very different individual.
We may not be here right now if it wouldn't have been for our events in the past. Which is why I asked that question. So I'm not a doomed or failed sailor.
No. I'm...
Just like you're not the guy in the past.
Oh.
Why are you correlating doom with failure? Those are not the same. Elaborate.
They may not be for you, but they are for me.
Doom is a future tense. You're sitting here, you're a sailor, you're a protector. Being a doom sailor does not change. Does not change anything.
in my point, in my view, in this, doomed means that I didn't protect those that I needed to protect at the time. And my post was to protect very, very special people. They were my friends. They were my crewmates. By not protecting those that were in my charge, I failed them and I failed my crew. Which means I failed.
Sator, would you agree that had you had their lives not been taken, had you whatever, not failed or whatever, like if you look at it that way. But like if say they didn't die, say they didn't pass on and stuff, would I didn't think you needed it because huh? Okay. It's okay. Hold on. Just give me 2 minutes, all right? I'll be back.
We can take a break. I was about to cue that up anyway.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah,
No worries.
I was gonna have yeah, it's fine. No worries. We'll pick up on that slightly awkward note when we come back. As our peacekeepers deal with the ramifications of choices. We'd love to see it. See you in a few.
I'm fine. I got a fucking badass sword. No
We're back.
Welcome back. In the midst of some fascinating choices versus and many different options of boons behind a few different emotional damage doors. Some open, some remain a mystery. Some folks have some warm feelings and some new abilities. Some folks have really fucking cool items. You're welcome. And as we pick up mid conversation in regards to the specifics of these choices and where we go next.
Like it was the whole point of being doomed and failed. Just it felt like it was a treading on a place where I've already been and didn't need to go if there's no reason to go back.
Oh, that's right. That reminded me. My question that I didn't really ask, I was getting to. But if you were able to go back, right? Or if you had not, if they hadn't died, right? Or if you were able to stop them from dying, and, well, I guess the thing is that, like, if there was a choice, you could choose to go back and save your friends, or you could continue your life forward with us. Would you?
I'm sitting here with you, Rilo. Wouldn't that already tell you what the choice I've made?
Well,
with the way I made my statement earlier.
I'm just saying. I mean, I don't know. I guess I don't think that was really ever an option for you to go back in time, save your friends, and leave us. You know.
But to remember, the way I stated, the way I asked those doors.
Yeah.
Is this a way for me to go back and fix that, or go forward?
Yeah.
And I chose go forward.
Okay. Okay. I'm just curious. I don't know.
Ripples are made, and we've made our choices. Do I miss my other friends? I do. I carry their specters with me, and they haunt me. Because I feel like they do. I don't know if you've seen them, Rune. I don't remember if I've ever asked you.
Can't say I have.
They are a point of my life where I did not take care of those that I cared about. I do not care to make the same mistake again. And if I could put myself in the line to make sure that my friends don't become another specter, I will do what I can to make sure you guys don't. Even if that means I put myself in harm's way to protect you guys. All of you. And the reason I say that, for one very good reason on its own, is because I trust you have the power to make sure that if it's possible to bring me back, because you have such a good faith and high faith in magics. I don't. But you do. And if you have the ability to bring something back, you do have the ability to, or at least know there's someone who does. I do not. That is the faith I put in you guys.
You have to know that we would do the same for you, man. Like, I would stand up in front of you and take a bullet for you any day. And you have to also be okay with that.
Hey, that's what family do.
Right? You know, so
But my point, though, is I don't have the abilities that you guys do or the connections to bring someone.
I think you'd be surprised what connections you do have.
At this point, I don't have enough.
Well, I think the only thing any of us would say to you is just whatever you want to be it. If you see yourself as a doomed sailor, okay, that's your prerogative, it's your path. If you see yourself as a protector, then be a protector. It's whatever you want to be. And whatever you want to be will support you. But don't look at your life as, or your purpose as to sacrifice yourself to keep us from harm's way. We all made a choice when we decided to join this group. Our lives are ours, and we'll try to protect ourselves and each other as best we can. That's all we're asking of you to do. Just have our backs and we'll have yours.
Sam speaks up. Why are you all still doing this? Like, I mean, like, yeah, like I know like you were gonna like, you know, try to bring your friend back and stuff, and like I'm not saying that I'm not interested in doing that, because anything that helps my friends, I'm happy to help in some capacity or whatever. But like, is that the same for you, Rune? Because like you didn't know this guy either, right?
Can't say I didn't know.
So why are you helping?
Well, be a dick move if I left out on you now, after all this time.
Kinda.
I mean, and on some level, I'm okay with being a dick. I've got all I need out of life. But you guys have something special. And I think if I walked out on you now, I would be less than the person that I am. My wife would kick my ass, knowing I left you guys in the lurch.
Does that make a Zen a dick?
No.
But they left, right? Isn't that how you defined it?
For me, yes. Maybe a Zen has bigger things to worry about than this. Doesn't make them a dick. It's just how I would see myself. Maybe a Zen is justified. But we've all got our reasons for doing stuff.
We all can leave at our own point, right? It's one of those things where our own rule, at least in my opinion, we all have our own point for being in this fight. The greater good, to prove a point. Maybe it's a point of duty. Or maybe it's just because we see kinship and we want to keep it. Or maybe because we just want to fight. Like it. Personally, I like to fight. And I like to protect those that I like to fight with. And I'm sure someday I'll not be able to protect those. They won't be able to fight no more. So, and I kind of like this world. When I found out that there's going to be something I'll destroy it, I decided that that's not the way I want to be.
That's for me. Everyone else has their own thoughts here.
Satir and Rilo, you two catch a dagger-like look that Sam gives Gus for just barely. And he just nods at you, Satir. Okay.
Huh.
And Gus is actually just busy eating. Doesn't seem to catch it at all.
Are they sitting close to each other? Are they close or are they kind of separated?
They're kind of separate.
Mm-hmm.
About 10 feet apart.
Huh. All right. Let me see. No.
So. So what are you up to now? Most of you haven't eaten. Oh, you can all hit the long rest button.
Okay. Nice.
Nom nom nom.
Since we're having a long rest via the meal, will that count for attuning to our new items if we need to attune?
Considering the situation, I will allow it.
Okay.
Oh boy. Okay. All right. Let's try this out. Let's do this thing. Let's all right. So,
we're going to the future now?
We're going to do some stuff, folks. We're going to do some things. We're going to go whether we go into the past or go into the future doesn't really completely matter. What matters is that we're together. We are all together. We have each other's backs and fronts and sides and tops and lowers and all that and in between. We are a unit that can take on any problem, whether it's a giant space vagina or a punk ass goblin who's misunderstood, or a weird thingamabob that ate the king and all that crazy other things and the seven and the everything else. Doesn't matter what it is. We can do that. We can take it. We can fight it. We can come out the other side of it. Side by side. Together. Victorious. We can do anything. As long as we have each other. And ourselves. And a good meal. And the peace keep. And Pepper. And Meloria. And Mary and Sue and Bert. And, you know, all the stuff. Right? So, let's get out there. Let's do this. Let's be the peacekeepers that we know we can be.
Sam just goes, holy shit, where did that come from?
That's my boon!
Oh!
Boom!
Is certainly inspiring. Absolutely take your temporary hit points.
All right, so everybody That is right. So everybody gets 18 temporary hit points.
Wow.
So that's 6 of us. So it's the 4 of us plus Sam and Gus.
Yep.
Plus
That's 6.
They
count as
equal one person.
Well,
So,
The 5.
or do they?
We'll see.
Oh no. Oh
We'll
no.
see.
Oh. See,
For
Well,
purposes of this situation, they are 1.
okay. Then Fate will also get the. Yeah. Is he
Okay.
So you get
here?
8.
He's not within 30 feet of you.
So we get
Oh.
18 individually.
Yeah, you get 18. Yeah. Mhm.
Nice.
Individually. Temporary
Oh.
hit points that will last until, you go to sleep or whatever.
Okay.
Actually, I don't think they really just there is no
think they're-
mechanism
Sure.
that says
They can't. You can't get temporary hit points again from this
Yeah.
feat until you finish a short or long rest.
yeah.
Ah.
So, but they're there until
Yep.
whenever.
Nice.
Yeah. So
No buff buff.
Nice.
Oh God.
and so yeah, every time that we have to do that, I have to do that. So be prepared for that.
Inspirational speeches.
You'll only get better with time.
Yeah, I hope so. That felt a little phoned in.
That's just because I liked it.
Thanks, Gus.
Sounded like something you've been wanting to say for a while.
Well, I mean, yeah. I don't know.
Phoned in or not. All right, so what are we doing?
Aye. Are we going forward or back? I don't remember what our decision was.
I think we all unanimously decided forward.
Yeah, that fits.
I guess, do we wave the guy under the lamppost and ask him which one it is?
I think that's the only direction we've got.
Right.
Zakria's gonna stand, wipe herself off the food,
Mm-hmm.
and
Whatever she missed, precipitation.
thank you.
Very well. Well done. Well done.
And head over to the snoring form and just prod. Hey,
Oh, yeah. Yes. Hello, everyone. Good. Hello. Yes.
Yes.
No, you have some. I see you certainly kind of like smells like really loudly. Yes, you've certainly been to Specchio's. I can smell the blood on you.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say
and-
you could smell the. Never mind.
Oh, yeah.
cigar.
Anyway.
Cigar was what he was gonna say.
Also, that comes with it. It's not as yeah. Anyway, so glad that went well for you all. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Ooh, I had a lovely nap. It was very peaceful.
Good for-
Sorry to
Yes.
ruin your piece.
Oh no, my piece is not ruined by a company as fine as yours. So, what are you up to? Are you about to head out?
Oh, goddamn.
Is that all we need to do? We've made our decision to head to the
No.
future.
Oh, so the future, yes, of course. So then when you head back towards the door you came in, it will be the one on the far right.
Okay.
It is labeled 2305 AD.
2305.
Indeed.
Oh.
And after you transport yourself through it, your gate key will update its firmware, and you will be able to transport yourself to this future whenever you'd like.
Oh, okay.
As well as if you do see other gates, it will automatically update for you with more of those, and thus those lovely lights will become many, many more, depending on what you find.
Oh. So the
Yeah,
key
well, that-
saves our places that we go.
Exactly. Yes, but something to keep in mind is it requires a lot of energy to come here. So you'll only do that once per day, which you have utilized. So keep that in mind, because if you want to come back and you can't, that would be a bummer.
Yeah, that would be a bummer.
And also, above table, having access to long rest whenever you want is broken. So no.
Totally fair.
That's fair.
That's fair.
Anyway, so. Oh, I should probably give you an idea of where you should look as well. Unfortunately, it is quite a dangerously named location. You will find the time egg at the top of Death Peak.
Death Peak?
Yes.
Okay.
That sounds like such a great place to go visit.
So,
indeed.
I'm guessing it's in a mountain.
You guessed correctly.
Or on top of a mountain.
And
Anything
be careful
we should
in the cities.
What?
Yes.
Anything we should be significantly aware of at this Death Peak?
Well, that before you can get there, there's probably a bit of traveling you need to do through some of the ruined cities. But perhaps you will have some help when you get there. There are a few friendly faces in the darkness.
Darkness?
Yes, there is no sun.
Oh. No sun.
Indeed.
Oh, bummer.
Yes, Lavos took care of that for us. Wonderful.
Oh, okay.
Hey, that's good to know.
Indeed.
Is there anything else that we should know?
Is there any light whatsoever?
I don't think so.
Oh, so we're gonna need to create our own light.
No, I don't think so.
What do you mean?
Even though it is the far-flung future, there is some aspects of artificial life forms as well as artificial light.
Oh, okay. So there is light. I asked if there was no light whatsoever, and you said no.
I said darkness. I didn't say no light at all, ever.
Okay.
My words were very specific, Rado.
Okay. Well, that's okay. I probably just misunderstood.
That is all right.
I do that a lot.
It is okay.
Okay.
Are there no plants?
Oh, no, there are certainly plants.
Ones that don't need sun. Okay.
Is there still people?
Yes, not many.
Oh. But there are some friendly faces.
I believe so.
Okay.
Depends on how friendly you are, I guess.
Oh, well, we're really friendly. I know I am.
Sure. I believe that to be the case. But I suppose what you have to consider is when one's life is eternally dangerous after surviving the apocalypse, trust does not come easy.
Oh, sure.
Nor does food or water.
Oh.
But ironically, sleep, very easy.
Well, you know.
Why?
So Pharaoh is what I'm hearing.
Pharaoh? I'm not. No, just machines. Yeah, you're able to walk inside and have a good night's rest within a few seconds.
Wow.
It's quite lovely. Apparently.
But you said no food or water.
Hard to come by.
I've got that handled.
Oh, okay. That's good to know. That may
We'll
be
need to be sparing, and it'll use a spell slot, but I've got it handled.
That also might be a good, I don't want to say bargaining chip, but a good trade option 2, maybe.
Sure.
Yeah.
A good way
Yeah,
of building
it will work.
trust.
Aye.
You know. Okay. This sounds so much fun.
That's it? Is that the vibe you're getting?
No.
The
That
remorse
was hilariously sarcastic.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh man, yeah, I'm good. Oh.
I'm starting to worry if this was a great choice.
Well,
we haven't made it yet.
No food or water.
Limited food or water.
yeah,
Let's not make it out to be worse than it is.
yeah.
Okay. I guess we could always come back if it's too bad, if we're not too far away.
And you know, if we've been able to survive a day, you know.
We can attempt it, but I'm frankly still not exactly in agreement with even attempting to take it from the past.
Let's
I worry
take
too
it.
much about changing things.
I understand. That's why let's go and see, and if it's
Shit.
too bad,
Huh.
maybe reevaluate.
Though I'm not a big philosopher or anything, right? But I think an argument could be made that taking it from any point in time, whether past or future, would still do the same thing. You know what I mean? But you really have to think about time as not like just like a line, but like just like a constant, right? Does that make sense?
I will pose a question that I gave you earlier, which was, is this friend's life worth all of that? All of these very questions.
Yes. The friend's life is worth it.
Even if you potentially ruin the past or the future?
Nah. I don't like that.
Well, I believe that is the query with on your lips that you just didn't say out loud.
I think ruining is objective.
Right. We're more concerned about changing the past or future, really.
Perspective is important here.
Yeah. Just because change can be bad sometimes. Or it could just be different.
I think it's safe to say that no matter what we do, we run the risk of changing something.
Yeah. That was my point, I think. That I don't think that should be the deciding factor is what I'm trying to say. You know?
Hey, then let's go. If we're going to go, let's go.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Kray's gonna lead the charge to the door all the way to the right, I think.
Uh-huh. Well, behind you would essentially be to the left if you're zoomed out, and then the actual through the door.
She's gonna go to the right door, Jacob.
Yes.
To the one that's marked 2305.
To the correct door.
The only door. That's not true. The only door, not Specchio's. And as you open the door and head out, he just says, "Good luck."
Wait.
And
before we step through, I want to look around. Hey.
Make a perception check.
Okay. Oh. That is. Oh man, I get a +9 now. That's crazy. 24.
24. a bit odd, but initially you don't hear anything back for a while. And then over in the back and back to the left, you hear the sound of gentle snoring as well.
I go over there.
And you go over there and you don't see anyone.
No, I gotta feel around.
Yep. And eventually you do feel a familiar, like, bald head and form.
Hey.
What?
We're going. 2305.
So it's future. So you know that, like, that's like, okay, yeah, all right. Sorry, I got really sleepy. I was waiting.
It's okay.
Okay.
We're not leaving without you, though. So come on.
That's really nice. I would like to leave, please. And he'll still invisible. He will through the portal into the light, I should say, and then disappear. As I assume,
my speech.
That's really fun. So hold on 1 sec. I think I forgot to put the right song here. Damn it, Dale. That's all right. We'll play around with it in a second. So, anything else that anyone wants to do before they go through said portal? Okay.
Nope.
All right. So that familiar shunting, forceful maneuvering as you enter into this large azure loud blue space, surrounded by some fork lightning. It feels slightly more violent than you've previously experienced in this situation. You shunt forward, and initially you look up expecting to see some sort of sky, and just barely you see the outline of a gray rusted shell that seems to like hang perilously above you, completely obstructing any vision beyond. You look down and you see what looks to be shattered glass littering all the ground everywhere. And then immediately as you breathe in, you begin to almost choke on the abundant dust that is here in whatever this chamber is. The air is immediately briskly cold and oddly quiet. Behind you, you see this large ebony door adorned with what looks to be the consistency of this large set of wings that look very bony, like they're missing the wings themselves. They're just the bones left over. And to the south, it feels, you kind of hear the wind, seemingly this exit from where you are, as you see the small, familiar blue globe as a dormant gate that you just walked through.
Oh.
Welcome to 2305, baby. 2305, I should say. So.
Okay.
All right. We did it.
Well, we should first figure out where the hell we are.
Yeah.
Now that we know when.
Well, it's a messed up place.
Aye, that is true. Is it like hard in here for everybody else?
Yeah. Let's try to find
Sam just goes, yeah.
Let's try to find a door or something.
I'm freezing. Damn it.
So you do hear the wind coming from in front of you, about 45 feet. There's a kind of a large sort of circular, what looks to be the entrance of whatever this is that you find yourself in,
Okay.
and that glowing large slab with the wings behind you.
Okay. What does it look like outside?
Tough to say. It looks very dark and gray, almost a carbon copy of what you see here. But you can peek your head out and make a perception check if you want.
Okay.
There are other places to look out to see what we can find. There's just like one.
This is just what looks to be the outline of an entrance.
23.
That's it. 23. So the dust as you peek your head out is worse. It's now thick clouds that seem to just make the world around you darker and darker. So, and even with a mission of like no sun, it's really clear why now. As you peek your head out, it's not that Lavos like killed the sun.
Right.
It's that this dust, these dirt and dust clouds block out the light entirely.
In the space that we're in, is there any kind of like drapery or any type of fabric anywhere in this space?
No, you look down and you're around the glass is this like hard dirt caked in carpet. It looks to be the consistency that's brown, but who knows if it started out that way. It certainly is that way now.
Huh. Awesome. We might have made a really poor choice here.
And can I have like wraps on my arm. Can I take wraps off my arms and try to like fashion them, like try to cut pieces up to give the people to like wrap around their faces? Like
sure. Yeah, without any issue whatsoever. Yeah, for sure.
And if you wet them first, that helps keeping the dust out.
I think I have a jug. I have my alchemy jug. I think it's got stuff in it. See, I'm just gonna. You just see like Rune start to take like one of her wraps. It's still covered, but she has like the bands around it. She just takes those off, starts like ripping parts of them off. Like here, if we can't, we need to probably at least try to cover our faces and eyes the best we can.
Right.
I was just looking to see if we had anything in the old bags. I don't see anything that would help us really.
Zakria is going to just start ripping long sheets, like long pieces of fabric. Some of it is like her bedclothes, like she doesn't give a shit what it is. It's okay. We gotta do what we gotta do.
Sure.
And passes them out.
I mean, we do have Bradshaw's bed. We could have used pieces off of it.
Yeah.
There's no concern. I can get new stuff when I get back.
Oh, what'd you roll on that perception check?
23.
You also see to the south of you, kind of this looks to be a large dome-like structure. It's tough to gauge how long it would take to get there. But you look like, and you're kind of like looking through this like dust cloud, and you kind of like even begin to like, you know how like you can smell rain?
Yeah.
There's that smell on top of the dirt, and like almost like this like weird like rotting smell emanating as well.
Oh. Okay.
And you kind of look, and I'll say with that 24, the dome here and the dome that you see out there look, the consistency and shape of them is similar. That one is a bit larger.
Okay.
Do we want to maybe bring the peacekeep up and get a higher advantage before we get moving? Or do we just want to like maybe go to? Or do we want to just start walking down the path to wherever the next place is?
Dust is kicking up. We might want to try to get some kind of vantage point so we can get an overall view of where we're at and what we're looking at here before we start trying to.
We could certainly try.
Someplace.
Doesn't hurt to give it a look-see. I don't know how much more visible anything really gets up there. But you know,
does my compass? So I pull up my compass. Does the compass give us any direction, or does it spin?
Your compass currently. I have to remind myself how compasses work. It's about like where you're facing, right? Like the direction you're facing. Is that right?
Well, it points to magnetic north.
Okay, gotcha. So it's pointing behind you.
But it's still as I move around, it still stays to pointing to magnetic north.
Yep.
Hey, well, at least we can find our way. The compass, navigation hasn't changed.
Right.
That we know of.
Yeah.
We'll have to see if we can see stars to see for full navigation, but at least traditional tools are working still.
I'm not sure what a vantage point is going to get us. If anything, I'm more interested in if this dust dies down, if there are breaks in it that we can use to our advantage. Or if we could just find civilization, find a being to ask at least where we are and how close the mountain is.
Yeah. Sorry. This is Fate is just like, wait a second. I'm sorry. I missed a lot. Can someone catch me up really fast?
Oh, sure. We're here in 2305. We're supposed to go to Doom Hill Mountain. What again? What's that called?
Death Peak.
Doom Hill?
Death Peak.
Death Peak.
Yeah, the time egg will be in Death Peak. There's this is after Lavos, so there's no sun and very few people, very little food and water, and yeah. Was there anything I missed?
No, that seems to cover most of it.
At least for after the wounds, but yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Also, I owe you all such an apology. I'm really, really sorry. I immediately realized that it was my idea for you to go to the end of time to begin with, and then when we got there, I realized that it was probably not smart for Gaspar to see me, being the guru of time, as it were.
So what if he saw you? He'd kill you or something?
I don't know. It's one of those I don't know. Want to know the answer to those questions, because if he deems me that I've messed something up, I don't know what would happen.
Okay.
How was he anyway?
Sleepy.
Helpful.
That tracks.
Old as fuck.
Good food.
That also tracks. That I didn't know, actually.
Oh, and then we fought a giant space vagina and got boons.
Oh, that's cool. And they kind of look at your new sword runes. Okay, don't want to be on the other end of that.
Like I said, you missed my speech.
Oh yeah, sorry. maybe I'll get I'll get the next one. I hope. I think.
Well,
Sure.
gotta be within 30 feet.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Okay. I get it.
So, Fate,
Yeah.
do you know where the next, like, where the people are around here? Or do we know where to go? Do you have a direction of where we can go, at least? Can you help us that much?
Ooh, that was a bit spicy.
I know you can't tell us lots of stuff, but can you at least point us in a direction?
Well, from what I understand, in this time, people live in things like these, trying to protect themselves from the dust and the cold. But it doesn't seem like anybody's here. So, if we find one, hopefully we'll find some people. Let me go take a peek, and they head out, and sort of, and you gotta hear. I should not have. Oh, whew, I really should have grabbed one of those things, Rune, that you've got over there. Sorry.
Toss him a rag to cover his face.
Thank you. And they try to put it on and look out. And essentially, they see pretty much exactly what Rilo sees. Yeah, it's a dome. I think it's Oh yeah, this one's called Yeah, they've got names. This one's called the Bangor Dome, and the one to the south is I think Tran Dome.
Can you say the first one more time?
The Tran Dome.
That's the second. The bar.
Oh, the first one. The first one's the Bangor Dome. That's where we are right
Banger.
now. Yeah. OR.
Banger.
Yep. OR. Mm-hmm.
This shit's a banger.
Yeah. Something like that. Okay. So hopefully we can find some people there. You said Death Peak?
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. That's what we were told.
Doesn't it sound lovely?
You see like this like green like flash in their eyes. Okay. I think we have a bit of a ways to go in regards to that. So where we are is on the western side of this continent that we're on right now. And unfortunately, Death Peak is over on the east side through several city ruins.
So how far does that look in days?
That I don't know. But days is probably a good guess.
Fuck.
Sorry, I don't have better news.
Well, means we'll be choking all the way unless we can find transport.
Yeah, maybe we can.
Maybe.
I mean, maybe in the city, but I'm sure, I don't know how safe or dangerous that's going to be.
Well, well, that'll work. We're on Hasu, right?
Yeah?
Okay.
Why?
Do you know which continent we're on?
So, in 1999, when Lavos exploded through the Earth, it created quite a cataclysm.
Sure.
And shifted some things. I believe this is whatever the remnants of Duvalia would be.
Remnants of Devoya?
Well, keep in mind, we're talking about the end of the world.
Yeah.
Hey,
So, and also, it certainly had its expansions as well. It was much larger than the Jayville that you know.
Well,
sorry, I know this is, as always, I bring a lot.
no, I know what Ryder was probably thinking.
yeah. I'm
What are
thinking
you
about
thinking?
magical travel.
Yep. That's exactly what I thought.
Because Fate, you're able to make a mansion.
Right?
And a mansion is in a different plane of existence.
Yes.
And my staff, I can cast plane shift.
Okay.
Which we can go from the mansion back to this material plane.
All right.
It's just a matter of, can we get it to take us to Death Peak is the question.
How would we get to Death Peak in that manner?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to work out.
Unless we had a way to teleport there, and then we wouldn't need to worry about the mansion at all.
Well, obviously, but I don't have a teleport spell.
Can any of us fly?
Well,
and Sam and Gus were like, "Well, we can."
The small triple play can. We have wings.
Sure, I'll show 3 of you. Right. How comfortable do you all feel doing a bit of like scouting around?
We're good.
My concern, though, is that the combination of these dirt storms and whatever is that rain might be could be not so safe.
Yeah.
That's true. Though, that is another useful aspect of a mansion.
But still doesn't get us to Death Peak.
No, not yet. But at least it's a place to keep us safe in the interim.
Sure.
Again,
while we scout.
Looking at the storm, does it seem to do there seem to be like lulls in the storm where it like dies down? Have we like noticed that as it, or has it just been a constant like
consistent?
Okay.
Man, I have to admit, this is just the sight of it is worse than I heard about.
And we just got here. Been here before?
No, I just heard stories.
Him and hard about what to do all day, or we can just start walking to the next place to get more information.
Sure.
If there is any to grab there, yes.
Yeah, I say we start walking.
Well, right now we have 0 information besides what our eyes have got.
Well, right now,
sure.
We can start heading east, right? Or west? Is it west or east?
East.
To Death Peak?
Yeah.
East.
Okay. So, we start heading east, but at least Sam and Gus and I can do some scouting. Do some scouting ahead.
So I guess the question is do we want to check in with whatever that dome is first, or do we want to head right east right away?
I think the dome is our best bet right now.
Certainly closer.
It's closer by, and if there is any folks there,
I vote dome.
Sounds good.
And you guys could still scout ahead, right? And from the air, you might see something coming before we do on the ground.
Well, certainly.
But if the air gets too turbulent, I would say to come back down quickly before it hurts you too bad.
Okay. You see Gus grab Sam's hand and whisper something in his ear. And you just see like a bit of like that like pursed look when someone's like processing what they've been told or seen. And with a nod, they fly out of the dome.
Okay, wait up. I'll fly after them.
Okay. And that is where we're going to end tonight's episode.
Sweet.
Okay.
Something happened. Something big happened with those two.
Well, something big's going to happen because we're going to have a big discussion while we're up in the air.
You fly back here, young man.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, we're going to have a talk now that we have some time, some personal space and everything. So we have a small triple play chat.
Small triple play chat. Chat-a-rama. What happened? What did they see? We will see.
That time Sam and Gus broke the multiverse. That was great.
We'll see how it goes. But as always, thank you so much, all of you out there, for being here, whether you're watching on YouTube or watching live with us. Right, meow. We had quite the session today. It was very lovely. I'm very glad that we got to here because I'm really excited to show some very, very, very different things as we get into the next arc of this peacekeeping mission. So before we get out of here, actually one thing that I forgot to mention at the top because we were really late, so I wanted to get started, was I will be at MomoCon Memorial Day weekend. That's in Atlanta, Georgia. Going to be on a bunch of panels. I'll be doing a live play, actually, which is really cool, of a D&D 5e one-shot that's in a homebrew, like, Miyazaki like movie style world, which is really cool. So if you're going to be in that area, come say what's up. I'll be there from Thursday to Tuesday morning. So it'll be a good time. And so yeah. But of course, you should also find out what these people are up to and follow them. So we're gonna start with Jaleesa.
Oh hi, I'm Jay. Ignore me while I die. You can find me here. Like it gets tired. You can find me here playing Duval and Dragons on a Sunday. And then if you go to another Sunday, I do Dragonlance, Dragons of Rebirth with Maddie. And then sometimes I also do things on the USS Solidarity on Tuesdays as a counselor. And it's really cool. You guys should definitely check it out. And then sometimes I do Ticker Talks to amuse myself in the masses at J Quartz 5. So check it out. Be my friend. Just don't be creepy about it.
And sometimes she like, it breaks my little heart.
Yeah. Well,
just sometimes.
Maybe you shouldn't abandon your family for power. Who said that?
Whatever. I made choices. It's fine.
Yeah, thanks,
I loved
Mom.
it.
Thanks,
yeah,
Mom.
Quite literally. Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Obama.
I'm dying. Don't make me laugh.
Who's going next, Jay? Who's going next?
Jess. Hey, what's happening?
Oh, hi. Guys, gals, non-binary pals, and buttholes. It's me. I'm Jess. I'm Freckle Sketches everywhere. I use she, their pronouns. Tonight was a Korea who uses she, her pronouns. And I stream. I'm doing a lot of Pokemon right now. I'm a cartographer. You like maps? I make maps.
Boy, the map of this, by the way, hope you took notes, because it will eventually be commissioned.
I sure fucking did. I'm also a lore keeper in several spaces. I am a lore keeper in Utharian Legends. I am Lord
Yeah.
Keeper in Cast and Outclass. I write the recaps.
Yeah.
That is so much fucking fun. Y'all should check that out
It's a real
every
good
other
show.
Thursday over on Waffles Maple Syrup.
This Thursday included.
This Thursday, I'm gonna probably be running a game, but I'll be excited to at least hang out a little bit. Yeah. My home game where everybody's very cute.
Yeah. I could totally ask this question later, but I want to ask it now anyway. Did you watch the second half of O&O last session?
I'm working on it. I'm like chomping at the bit, and I was just like, today's a rest day. Today's a fucking rest day. Today's I'm working on it.
I have a you're either going to message me or tag me in the O&O chat. That is my prediction.
Okay. All right, bet. That's me. I'm a lore keeper. I do lots of fun stuff. At Freckle Sketches everywhere.
Yeah.
If you need to find me, my DMs are always open. But that's enough about me. Chris.
Me? Well, I do a little bit of things. Currently, the link tree's in the chat for the Twitch chat, and you can find all my stuff there. I'm running a little charity event that runs a whole bunch of different little things, but currently we'll be doing a event over Labor Day called the Gathering of the Gamers. So there's more details on our website over at badlandsdnd.com, soon to be potentially renamed to Badlands RPG, because we do more than just D&D. Also, if you're in the area of North Dakota over at iMagicCon, Badlands D&D is doing a bunch of panels and tabletop role-playing games as a sponsored guest for iMagicCon. So we'll be doing some panels with people there and lots of tabletop games. So if you're in the area, please come visit. We would love to have you there. They are celebrating 10 years of
Chabu
doing cons and such for the North Dakota's area. So please come play. But that's me having all sorts of fun in real life. Or in the real space.
In the real space. And not in the meat space.
In the meat space, not in the digital space. Come roll dice with me. Anyway, that's me. So, Maddie, what are you doing?
Oh, hey, what's up? I do things
in the digital space.
In the medium pace.
In the Maddie space. All by myself. Oh no, not by myself. I forget. There's people that live here too.
Yep.
Oh. Anyway.
Boy.
Whoa.
That was a mood for a second.
Boy, was it.
Holy damn.
Palm trees. Palm trees. Shade.
Anyway, I'm Maddie, aka So Many Games. I use he, him pronouns. I am the guy whose name's on the channel, and I play games and run games on this channel. Lots of games are here. I'm in 7 of 10. Not too many.
Jesus Christ.
A few.
And, then I've got a few off-stream games, as you do. So, I have a busy beaver when it comes to games. But I'm also a busy beaver as it comes to beavers. I don't know. No, I am a graphic artist. I take commissions for stuff. You can see my portfolio at somanygames.com. You can go So Nerdwear. It's what the nerds wear. There's lots of cool stuff there, including the new Star Trek shirts and a bunch of lewd shirts, rude shirts, things like that. I'm also getting my start on Start Playing, and I'm going to be running some what I call wild and wacky one-shots. And my first one is going to be Wizard Community College. That's the first one of those is going to be potentially this Saturday at 11 a.m. Pacific, and it's $20 a pop to be in a silly one shot. Have some fun, because I'm an awesome dungeon master, and you should want to pay me. So come pay me. Let's play. I don't know, stuff. I got to find a job too. It's fun. But enough about my bullshit. What about your bullshit, Jake? What's up?
Man, so much bullshit. Once again, I have been the Dungeon Master of this little show. Can't wait to do more of that in the future. And that being 2 weeks from now. But as I like to say. I mean, meanwhile, in between while, you can find me on Twitter and Instagram and Blue Sky at Duval King Jacob. You can also hang out with your boy on, actually, this Tuesday, I'll be hanging out with Jess the Human on her channel. We're doing a charity stream where I'll be playing one of my old player characters, but we'll be playing some Daggerheart. So that's, I think, at like 7 or 8 or something. Just follow me on Twitter or whatever. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Wednesday, of course, Mr. All set on the That's How We Roll Twitch channel. That's really a really fun plane hopping D&D 5e game. So come hang out. That's at 9 p.m. Eastern time over there. As previously mentioned, Outcast and Outclass, our Pathfinder, a game based off of Truth of the Thousands over on the Waffles Maple Syrup channel, 8 p.m. Eastern time over there. And then right back here, after Maddie, Jaleesa, and Jason tried to destroy me, and yet I'm still standing. And then I almost blew up my own house with emotional damage. And by almost, I mean actually I did. And so whatever, no big deal. So you can find us right here, Dragonlance Dragons of Rebirth.
Be kind to your children. Be kind to your children.
Except for when you try to delete them from your memory. And then try to spend 200 years trying to change it. Oops. Oh, what can you do? Backstories.
We moved into Dr. Phil territory.
Eggs accordingly. So
one of you's got to run backstage, or you're not going to get all the money.
Yeah, it's true. It's me. I'm gone.
When it comes to 20-year-old Berlioz,
that's hilarious. So, Maddie, do you have any idea who we're rating before?
Oh, right. I gotta do that, huh? I forgot
all right,
about that
no problem. Well, while you're figuring
I knew that.
Out,
oh, yeah.
You did. It's fine.
It's Persephone.
Oh, great. Excellent. We love Steffi. Steffi's actually the one running that game that I mentioned on Tuesday. So,
awesome.
That's perfect. But before we get out of here, I'd like to remind you of several things that are very ultimately true that you should listen to. And that's the fact that Black Lives Matter, stop AAPI hate, stand up to Jewish hate, trans rights are motherfucking human rights. If you don't have a uterus, you don't get trouble with uteruses. What to do with them? We can't even say the word. Climate change is real. Read a motherfucking book. And when you have the opportunity to choose love or kindness, and special one just for this particular session, don't be a hypocritical fucking douchebag.
Word.
So
check yourself before you wreck yourself.
The mic has been dropped.
Have a lovely evening. See y'all on the flip side.
Have a good evening.
Bye, girl. Bye.
Bye, girl. Bye.
Stay healthy.